Come on in, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, 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 boys and girls. I'm the magician of tarot. um, this is for my subscribers only. I like giving back. I like loving you guys. I like to support. I like to love those that love me. This is just for my subscribers. If you're not a subscriber, go ahead and smash that subscribe button so this can resonate for you. But this is a way for me to say thank you. I love the support. I love you. I've already appreciated and blessed 4PILES. Allow me to be my pals. Hope you guys are well. Hope you guys are great. Okay, first and foremost, I'm doing a magnet that I never do in my readings. If you are familiar with any of the other magnets and you don't know which one to choose, check out this Florida magnet right here. Never picked this one, so it should stand out. If you're a real subscriber, you already know. Second pile is going to be this wolf howling at the moon. If you're a lone wolf, if you're a part of a wolf pack, you might want to check out pile 2. Pile 3 is going to be this lightning bug. I have so much nostalgia with lightning bugs, or some people call them fireflies. That's so foreign for me. I've always called them lightning bugs. I love the twinkle. I love the nostalgia. Last but not least is going to be this bonehead, this skull, say, shake, 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 shake. I get like emo vibes, and like, I think of the hair, I think of the colorful skinny jeans, and the cringe. Guys, that's all I got. Please like, share, subscribe. You're already a subscriber, so you don't have to subscribe. But that's just a part of my spiel. Thank you for the love once again. Kisses. What's up, all my flow riders? Come on in to pile 1, but I wanted to put up pile 2, so you might have multiple readings, especially in pile 2. Do what feels called to you. Great Spirit, this is a bonus general reading, or a general reading in general. I don't even know what to call it. General reading for pile 1, please and thank you. Thanks for the love and support. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the subscribes. Boom. Pile 1, general reading. 7 of Cups out here. 7 of Cups is lots of confusion. Y'all are trying to figure something out and you can't wrap your head around it. I feel like feel like you're in the dark, or you're in the unknown, or you have lots of uncertainty. But Spirit wants you guys to be patient with yourself, because the 7 of Cups comes with patience. You don't have to rush. You don't have to overanalyze. I feel like that's the source of your confusion. Okay, so take it day by day, step by step, because I'm seeing 7 days with the 7 Cups out here. Okay, time is your friend. Don't overanalyze, don't count down, don't overwhelm yourself. What else you got, Great Spirit? You have the 5 of Swords in reverse. 5 of Swords in reverse is underestimating other people, underestimating yourself, not trusting those around you. I feel like there's lots of trust issues with a circumstance or other people, and I feel like you're probably going against another person, or another person is going against you, and you want to be prepared. You don't want to be caught slipping out here. And I feel like that's the source of your confusion. But Spirit is telling me, don't underestimate yourself by overestimating other people. What else you got? You have the Fool card. The Fool card is telling me Spirit wants you guys to be open-hearted, optimistic, and I'm not saying be carefree, but let it all go with the Fool card out here. Don't hold on to the anxiety. Don't hold on to the worry. Don't hold on to the unnecessary. Just be carefree. He only has this one bag. A lot of you guys are having issues with bills. You're having issues with other people. It's a dog-eat-dog world with this cat out here. He typically has a dog. You guys feel unprepared, or you feel like, you're just not at the top of your game. Go with the flow. That's what I'm getting here with this Fool card out here. What else you got? You have the Judgment card in reverse. A lot of you guys are being super critical, harsh, and possibly judgmental on yourself. Like, that's what the energy I get with the Judgment card in reverse. Judgmental, harshness, and critical. I feel like you guys will receive good news, because my Judgment card is the message, a wake-up call, judgment. You're going through a turbulent test in your life. This is a defining moment in your life. But I feel like you guys are being harsh and critical on yourself, when you guys gotta let it all go. Give it to God. That's what I'm seeing with these hands being in the air. Okay? But I feel like you guys have a tendency to really be harsh towards yourself. And that's not going to serve you. That's not going to help you. These sirens is confirmation that you guys gotta get a grip. These sirens are confirmation that you guys are on alert. You guys gotta give it to God. You can't control everything. You have to be okay with that. You will make it out on the other side. I'm hearing this too shall pass. Nothing lasts forever. Negativity that's surrounding your situation, it's going to diffuse. You know, I see lots of darkness within these people, just like I saw with the Seven of Cups out here. You are your own worst enemy is what I'm getting here with all this darkness on these figures and these people. You're trying to figure everything out. What else you got? We have the Devil card out here. I feel like you guys have intrusive thoughts. You're thinking negatively. You might be, indulging in substances, whether it be alcohol or drugs. I don't know what you're into, but I see the negativity and the darkness out here. Don't let your mind get the best of you with all this darkness in your reading out here. Don't underestimate yourself. Don't lean to drugs and alcohol as a quick fix. Okay, it's time for you guys to focus on your well-being. Do something that involves going outside, being healthy, getting active. Because the devil will keep you bound in those chains if you let him. The devil will keep you feeling like you're stuck. The devil will welcome the intrusive thoughts. So you guys got to focus on something that you can focus on that's healthy instead of something that's negative and is a quick fix. What else you got? We have a negative situation that you're tied up in. I feel like you guys feel like you need outside rescue, or you need a shoulder to lean on, or you need help, but you can get out of the situation. The Eight of Swords embodies feeling stuck mentally, and the ropes and the blindfold can be free, but you guys are just feeling overwhelmed. So give yourself a break. Don't overanalyze yourself. Don't overanalyze your situation. Be patient with yourself. I feel like you guys are just constricted right now mentally when you can break free. In this reading with the Knight of Wands out here, I feel like I'm inspiring you guys to develop thicker skin. I feel like your third eye is open. I feel like you're going to be more aware of the intrusive thoughts, the negativity that you guys are ingesting, whether it be within drugs or alcohol, and you're going to be able to be motivated. Sometimes we all need somebody else to be there for them, and if you don't have another person, you surely have me. Great Spirit, can we get clarity and closing remarks, please, and thank you. The King of Swords, you guys got to detach. The King of Swords in reverse is doing to detach, dismiss, and cut things out his life. You guys got to detach some negativity in your life. You have to detach from the negative thought, the alcohol, the drugs, or whatever it is that you are using to cope. Everybody has their vices, but you have to choose healthy vices. And if they're not healthy, you got to get rid of it. A lot of you guys are coping with things that are not helping your body. With this Ten of Swords out here, it's causing more harm than good. Okay? I feel like you guys are overanalyzing. You feel overwhelmed with the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords is an exaggeration. It's too many swords. So let go. Let God. Give it to God. Five of Wands out here. Five of Wands is conflict. I feel like other people is a source of your misery or a source of your pain. You can't worry about what another person is doing. You have to worry about what you're doing. So lots of other people out here in the mix, and you got to focus on what you can focus on, yourself. Empress out here in reverse. I feel like you guys don't get enough love or support, but I'm here to be your support system. And you can be a support system whether you're a man or a woman. The Empress is known to be supportive, graceful, kind, nurturing. If you guys send me an email and say, hey, I'm going through this, what do you think I should do? Send that email. You got my email in the bio, in the description. Okay? I'm going to be here for you if you feel like you don't have anybody else. Two of Cups out here. Some of y'all don't have another person to confide in. You're having relationships issues if you do, with the Two of Cups in reverse. I feel like it's hard for you guys to see eye to eye with another person or connect with a person that knows what you're going through. Six of Cups in reverse, more reversals. I don't have clarifying cards because I feel like this energy resonates for you guys, and I'm happy it resonates so quickly. But you guys got to learn to trust the process. I feel like being as though you don't have somebody in your corner, because this is another card that signifies you don't have somebody in your corner, just like the Two of Cups. You got to trust the process. You're meant to go through this alone. When we are born, we're pretty much alone. When we die, we're going to be alone. And this is just a test for you guys to overcome with the Judgment card. The Judgment card is a message, a wake-up call, and a test. And you guys got to rise up to the occasion. You got to do something that's, healthy for you instead of overanalyzing, instead of coping in unhealthy ways. Trust the process. Sometimes you're not going to have a shoulder to lean on. You have to rest on your own assurance. You have to rest on your faith. And that's all I got for you. Thank you for your likes. Thank you for your subscriptions. I love you. Hey, what's up, Pile 2? First and foremost, I want to say thank you for the love, support, subscriptions. Thank you. Bring it on in. Let's talk about you. This is a general reading for my subscribers only. Okay. I'm not going to tell y'all what I deserve because it involves OnlyFans. But let's talk about Pile 2. Let's keep it PG. Pile 2, Great Spirit, general reading for them, please and thank you. You have the Six of Wands in reverse. Six of Wands in reverse is embarrassment. It's not feeling victorious. A lot of you guys are doing something that could make you embarrassed. You expected yourself to be victorious and noticed, is what I'm getting here, but you're not seeing the victory. For a lot of you guys, it is OnlyFans. Like if your mama or your grandmama was to see you doing OnlyFans, you will be embarrassed. I feel like it's not going as well as you imagined to. And it doesn't have to be OnlyFans. It could be anything else that you're, getting public attention with, because the Six of Wands is a parade in public attention and victory. So a lot of you guys aren't seeing the victory. Let's tap in my second card and let's see where we're going here. We have the Lover's card. I don't make none of my piles up. A lot of you guys are doing OnlyFans. A lot of you guys are, having the SEX. That's what I'm getting here with the Lover's card out here. But the Lover's card is positive energy, but I'm honestly not feeling love involved, to be honest with you. I feel like you're just going through the motions. It's not a connection. It's not hot and steamy. I don't even know if Spirit advises you to do OnlyFans or to do this venture that you're doing. You have to be able to put your heart into it, and I feel like a lot of you guys are half-stepping. So let's continue on. For a lot of people, it is OnlyFans and involving you being intimate with another person. For some of you guys, it's just you doing something that grabs the public's attention, but you're half-stepping and you're not putting your all into it. It doesn't seem like you're passionate, is what I'm getting here with Love's card. What else you got? You got the Page of Wands out here. A lot of you guys are new, because my pages are amateurs. They're new chapters, new beginnings. I feel like you're receiving this message. I see these chili peppers. A lot of you guys have to act like you have to act passionate. You have to have some sort of fire under your butt with this chili pepper out here, okay? So if you really want to double down, you have to commit to it, and you have to find a source of inspiration or a spark, is what I'm getting here with these chili peppers. But I feel like you guys are embarking on a new avenue, and it's just like you're uncertain, and your experience is showing. Let's talk about it. We have another page out here. I feel like y'all are receiving this message with 2 pages out here. I feel like you guys need to communicate because I see socialness. The pages are known to be messengers. So I feel like you guys have to communicate with whoever you're dealing with and how you want it and how you need it, or you have to be more of a friend to your audience is what I'm getting here in order to gain more attraction or attention. Let's talk about it. 8 of Wands out here is all about talking about it. 8 of Wands is communication and travel. So I feel like you guys are taking notes. I feel like you guys are receiving this message with all this communication with these messengers out here, and we have communication and travel out here. I feel like y'all know what I'm talking about, or you know what Spirit is leaning towards for you to do. Now you have to adhere to it. Now you have to walk it like you talk it, or you have to, apply what this message is giving you. What else you got? You have the 3 of Pentacles out here. 3 of Pentacles is all about work. A lot of you guys want to do this for work. You want to gain income from it, but it's not as quick as you imagine it to, take off. You have potential, but you got to put your back into it is what I'm seeing here. I'm starting to see a threesome out here. It's starting to get real messy out here. You got to communicate with who you're dealing with. You got to communicate with your audience really well. It's different for everybody. But I'm seeing OnlyFans. Ending this reading with the High Priestess out here. The High Priestess is known to be intuitive. And I feel like you guys are receiving this message because the High Priestess gives messages, gives knowledge, helps people out of the darkness. A lot of you guys aren't just doing OnlyFans. You guys could be psychics or mediums or astrologers. That's what I'm seeing here with this moon out here. But you have to connect to your audience as best as you can. You have to be their friend. You have to be kind. You have to be supportive. That's what I'm hearing. And you can't give up. Well, let's get clarity and close our remarks. 2 of Cups. This is more vibes of OnlyFans. But I feel like you guys are receiving the short end of the stick, or you're in the dark and you see other people that are, in the light, in the limelight, and, they're celebrated. But it's not OnlyFans for everybody. It's like OnlyFans for the majority of y'all. And some of y'all got some psychics out there that could be in OnlyFans. Great Spirit, can I get clarity and closing marks for Pile 2? Please and thank you. It's a hot and spicy pile. Let's talk about this lack of victory, the 6 of Wands in reverse. Page of Swords in reverse is a spy. If somebody were to spy and come across your content, you would be embarrassed. If your boss were to come across your tarot page, you would be embarrassed. If your mama were to come across your OnlyFans, you would be embarrassed. This is nothing but a spy. So commit to it as much as you can, but you can't do no half-stepping. That's what I'm seeing here with this half-step. Let's talk about the Lover's card out here being passionate. You have the 7 of Swords out here. I feel like you guys are doing this on the side because the 7 of Swords is all about sneaking past and, doing things for themselves and going past responsibility. I feel like you guys don't want to be the bad guy in somebody's life, and that's probably why you're half-stepping. You got to fully commit if this is what you want to do. It can't be a secret is what I'm getting here with the 7 of Swords out here. I see cheating out here. Somebody's getting cheated on. If you're cheating, it's going to come with karma. Somebody, if you have a spouse, you might have to do some investigating and see if they're cheating on you, because this combination is not a good combination. Let's talk about this Page of Wands out here. 4 of Wands in reverse. Spirit wants you to set the scene, make a vibe is what I'm getting here. The 4 of Wands is a home space. It's a vibe. It's clean. It's inviting. And I feel like you guys got to set the stage. Okay? Don't just, throw on the cameras and get to work. You guys got to make a vibe. Let's talk about this Page of Swords out here, communication. We have the 3 of Cups out here in reverse. Spirit doesn't advise other people in the mix, whatever it is that you do. You know, if you have roommates and you're doing tarot readings, their energy can infuse in your energy. If you have a threesome out here, you better wrap it up because you don't know who they were having sex with. So you got to do some investigating. You have to communicate with people that you shouldn't even be mixing energies with. Let's talk about this Eight of Wands out here, communication, travel. The Hierophant. A lot of you guys do give messages. You're a person of authority. You're a person of mentorship is what I'm getting here with the Hierophant out here and the High Priestess out here. A lot of people do things differently. Some do OnlyFans, some do tarot readings. But with these differences, I see that you guys need to be okay with whatever it is that you do. You got to commit to it. Some of you guys are like prudish, and then you have like a side to you that is a bit freaky deaky. I don't know. But I feel like you're receiving this message. You're probably looking at me as a person of guidance. Let's talk about this Three of Pentacles out here. Six of Cups out here. You gotta be amongst people that you trust, people with good energy, people with good vibes with the Six of Cups, and you will have more success. You have to do it from the heart. You have to do it from a stance of you supporting another person and not doing it for your success story. Let's talk about this High Priestess out here. This energy is going everywhere. The Eight of Wands are in reverse. Eight of Wands is a blockage. I feel like some of my intuitive people are having blockages on how to be successful, and it's all because they're not being open and receptive to the messages that they receive. So that's just for some. This message is everywhere for people that have public attention. Okay, so you gotta take what resonates. Thank you for your subscription. Peace. Hey, what's up, Pile 3? Come on in, let's talk about you. Thank you for your subscription, first and foremost. Thank you for your love and support. It's just for you. Great Spirit, what's going on with Pile number 3? We got a hefty pile. You might have multiple readings within this video because I have 2 duplicates out here. So if you feel called to it, check out another pile. Great Spirit, what's going on with pile number 3? Please and thank you. General reading for my subscribers. My Page of Pentacles is a message. Somebody wants to offer you an opportunity to make more money. Is what I'm getting here with this Page of Pentacles out here. So you might hear from somebody. I'm hearing out of the blue. I'm seeing this pentacle turn into a moon. You haven't seen them in so many moons because it's blue all of a sudden. Let's talk about it. You have the Six of Pentacles. Somebody wants to give to you, but I feel like Spirit wants me to read this in reversal. They didn't want to give to you appropriately, or they didn't want to be fair, because the Six of Pentacles is all about giving, receiving, and being fair with these scales out here. Somebody wants to give to you now after their past not wanting to be fair or righteous or, giving. Somebody was a bit childish when it came to money. Somebody was a bit selfish or expected too much. Spirit is really forced me to read this in reversal. They expected to receive from you, but as far as they're concerned, they didn't have to give much of anything. But now that life is teaching them lessons, they want to give to you. They want to be fair. See, some people are hard-headed and they have to learn the hard way. With the Seven of Pentacles out here, this is a person that you haven't heard from in a long time. The Seven of Pentacles is all about watching things grow, and bushes don't grow overnight. So this is a person you haven't seen from a long time. They're a bit childish. They want to offer you something, a job opportunity. They want to be fair-minded now. How convenient. What else we got? We got the Knight of Wands. They have some urgency under the ASS. Excuse my language. I don't even mean to spell that out. But they have some urgency because the Knight of Wands is on a mission and on a quick one. I feel like they have fire under their butts because, they have a situation that they have to defend against, or they have issues that they have to address quickly, and they need you. Before they were overlooking you, before they were looking down on you, but now they need your help. What else we got? We have somebody begging. Well, not begging, I'm not going to say that, but the energy behind their offer is begging. Like, I feel like they're going to make the offer sweet with this Page of Cups being heart-oriented. Somebody wants to finally use their heart. With two pages out here, somebody could trust you, but they didn't want to be a chump, or they didn't want, they had ego involved. They don't want to be friends. They want to be above people is what I'm getting here. But now they want to be friends because they know they have a person within you that's trustworthy. So now they're going to have to prove with them being on his hands and knees that they need you. You have an adult that acts more like a child, that has trust within you, that misuse your trust. I hope it makes sense. What else we got? We have the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like they're going to offer you something gargantuous or something that's going to get your attention. The Wheel of Fortune is abundance. It's a large scale. They want to get your attention. They want to get the ball moving as quickly as possible because I'm still seeing fast movement with the Wheel of Fortune and the Knight of Wands out here. Either somebody has left the company or the organization and they need you to fill the void, is what I'm hearing. But I feel like they need you. Okay, so they're coming in quick. Do I trust them? A zebra doesn't change its stripes. But be open is what I'm saying. I'm seeing uprights out here in your reading, and I don't see resistance. So maybe they learned their lesson. Who knows? Ending this reading, not ending. We're not finished yet. The Nine of Swords in reverse is telling me they want to alleviate your pain, but I feel like when there was a separation and they left you in the dark, it hurt you to the core. I feel like you found your purpose, or you found something that was good for you, but they just left you in the dark and it caused a lot of pain. But I feel like they want to alleviate that pain that they caused. Sometimes you can't heal a wound that you inflicted. You know what I mean? But I feel like that's their motive now. What else we got? We have the Four of Cups out here. A lot of you guys are still unhappy with this person. Now that they want to offer you something, because I see an offer out here, it doesn't move you. You're not inspired. You want them to learn their lesson. If they want to be hard-headed, if they want to be stubborn, they have to learn where that gets them. I got the Five of Cups out here. The Five of Cups are telling me that they brought you lots of sorrow, regret, and grief. And I saw the grief here with the Nine of Swords. Now they want to undo the past. It's not that easy. It's really not that easy. I don't know if you hear these horns in the background, but they need to understand that. Some things you can't undo. Ending this reading with the Queen of Wands out here. I feel like you guys know your worth and you have a separation or a distance against a person because this pole is 20 feet long. It's just like, I know my worth. I know what I bring to the table. Why do you want to look down on me when I am kind, graceful, and caring and supportive? Whether you're a man or a woman, it doesn't matter, but this is just a symbol of grace, of kindness, of nurturing. But this pole is also a symbol too, of get back. I know your type. Well, let's get clarity and closing remarks. King of Pentacles, somebody was a boss or a leader. The King of Pentacles is known to be those things, but in charge of money. With the Wheel of Fortune and the King of Pentacles out here, they want to sweeten the pot. They want to make you an offer that you can't refuse. But sometimes with life, it's not all about money. You know, it's about passion and trust. But they want to misuse trust? How does that work? You were dealing with the person that was withholding, a person that was demanding and entitled. These sirens are out here for a reason, because they're starting to learn. They're starting to get the alert of what life is all about. They got an emergency. Great Spirit, can I get clarity and closing remarks? And it's not to gloat, it's to hope that they learn not to mistreat people. Great Spirit, can I get clarity and closing remarks for Pile 3? Please and thank you. Let's talk about this Page of Pentacles wants to give you an offer. The Nine of Pentacles out here, and I feel like they're going to make an offer that you're going to appreciate if it's fair. You know what I mean? Like the Nine of Pentacles is abundance, is being well off and being taken care of. So I feel like they will satisfy your needs, but on an emotional level, I'm not seeing it. I see financially that you're going to be satisfied, but who knows if they're going to be that person that you can look up to as them being a boss. Let's talk about this Six of Pentacles out here, giving and being fair. High Priestess, I feel like you know exactly who I'm talking about. I feel like you guys are highly intuitive individuals. I feel like you know your worth with this Queen of Wands, whether you're a man or a woman. You're not to be played with these authority figures, and they thought they could look down on you and make you come, you know, begging to them. See, that type of negativity is nasty, and God don't like ugly. Let's talk about this Knight of Wands out here coming in quick. We have the Seven of Cups. They're conspiring and they're trying to figure you out, trying to figure out what story they can, you know, conspire or they can come up with. Seven of Cups, lots of options. Now, with the Seven of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles, you will be able to enjoy with the amount that they give you. You will be able to have lots of options in your life. But with them trying to figure you out, it's almost like they're just trying to get their way. It's almost like they're trying to buy your trust, you know. Let's talk about this Page of Cups out here. Want to be vulnerable. 10 of Pentacles in reverse. What I'm getting here is they have lots of expenses and they don't have the resources that they used to have. They're having issues on oversight or, you know, a position that needs to be filled. That's what I'm getting here. I feel like they left you in a state where you needed financial income and they just turned their backs on you. That's what I'm seeing here with these backs being turned. Like you were not welcome. You know, you said, hey, you put your all into a situation, but that wasn't enough for them. Let's talk about this Wheel of Fortune out here. Page of Pentacles. This is just confirming that they want to make you an offer, you know, that you can't deny. They think that you're going to be childish and that you're going to be drawn and attracted to the sparkle or the twinkle. You know what I mean? They think that you're like them. They got some growing up to do, and sometimes they got to learn the hard way with these hard coins out here. Like, to have this Page of Pentacles out here again, it's just confirming that they want to, you know, give you an offer that you can't refuse. Let's talk about this Nine of Swords in reverse. 10 of Cups in reverse. 10 of Cups is toxic family. I feel like they take after toxic family. Like, say for instance, their toxic families told them not to trust certain demographic of people and they were prejudiced or they were homophobic with this rainbow out here, or, you know, for whatever reason under the sun with this rainbow out here. But they chose to go against you when you guys were happy-go-lucky. And then when this severance came, you guys were depressed and sad and living in anxiety, all because they picked up toxic programming from their family. They didn't unlearn things. They didn't see from a higher perspective. Let's talk about this Four of Cups. You guys are unhappy with this person. You guys are frustrated with this person with this Knight of Wands out here in reverse. Knight of Wands in reverse is frustration and anger. They thought that they could find another person to fill your position because my Knight of Wands is known to seek attention. So I feel like, you know, they thought that they were the bag. They thought that they were, you know, the it factor until life had to teach them that being nasty and, you know, disregarding people for no apparent reason is not a good way to be. Let's talk about this Queen of Wands out here. You know your worth. Emperor out here, just more confirmation with all this royalty out here. I feel like you guys had dignity, you had integrity, you knew your worth. You could have made it to the top, but they were probably threatened by that. And now they want to, you know, act like they are, you know, loving and, you know, kind out of the blue. Guys, the decision is yours. Hear them out if you feel like it. But like I said before, zebra don't change its stripes. It's the reason why they went against you the first time. Peace. Hey, what's up, Power Forward? Come on in, bring it on in. First and foremost, I want to thank you for your great taste and subscribing to my channel. Thank you for your love and support. This is the way to give back. Love you. Bye. No, I'm done. I'm not done. Welcome, Power Forward. This is a bonus general reading. You guys got extra cards. This might be a bit rough. Please don't shoot the messenger. I have 2 duplicates out here, so you might have another reading within this video. Do what feels called to you. Great Spirit bonus journal reading for Power 4. King of Cups out here. This is a love reading. King of Cups is known to be supportive, known to, you know, be responsible, known to be committed, is what I'm hearing. Somebody loves you. They know that they love you. I don't know if this is a new person or a person you already know, but I know a person sees you and they want you. Let's talk about it though. Great Spirit, what's going on here? 7 of Pentacles. Somebody's been studying you for a long time. 7 of Pentacles is all about potential, watching things grow in a long-standing time. This bush doesn't grow overnight. So somebody's been trying to get to know you. Somebody's been a bit distant is what I'm seeing here. Because with these glares and these look, all they do is just study you is what I'm getting here. They haven't initiated anything. They haven't grown a deeper bond. They just watch and study to find an entrance to you. Somebody wonders a lot about you is what I'm getting here, but they know that they want you. Just based off of appearances, that's what I'm seeing here with this bush out here. What else we got? We have the 4 of Cups in reverse. I feel like you're fully aware of who I'm talking about because my 4 of Cups in reverse is being open and aware. 4 of Cups is being closed off and unsatisfied. I feel like you're currently unsatisfied with this person because this person has been kind of standoffish, or this person has been distant, or just, you know, circling around you, being idle, haven't been moving or fast moving, is what I wanted to say. But I feel like you're unhappy with this person, but you're fully aware of who I'm talking about. You want them to be more open. You want them to say, hey, how you doing? You want them to look your way at the very least. That's what I'm seeing here with this eyes being closed. What else you got? We got the Nine of Swords out here. I feel like they did something recently that brought you misery or pain and you didn't appreciate it, is what I'm hearing. You wish you didn't see it, is also what I'm seeing here with these hands being over their eyes. Like, I feel like their emotions don't meet their actions, okay? And in turn, that made you a little bit uncertain with all this darkness out here, because if you feel the connection and they feel the connection, what's the holdup? Why is there confusion? Why is there issues or situations that arises that don't really reflect the feelings? What else you got? We got the Ace of Wands out here. We got arousal. We got sexual energy out here. Somebody is sexually aroused by you, and they're thinking with their head down below, but they're also thinking with their heart, is what I'm getting here. You got somebody that wants to commit to you, mainly because they're so attracted to you. But, typically people are very lustful, but I'm not getting lust vibes. I'm getting I'm in love with you vibes. I really am. I'm not even going to talk about the sexual energy that I'm picking up off this, because this is going to turn X-rated so quickly. And I see this bed space out here. Somebody's in grief because they know that they're aroused by you, but they don't match their actions with their arousal or with their feelings. And this could be a man or a woman. This is just sexual energy, sexual arousal. What else we got? We got the Hierophant out here. I feel like you view somebody either at their job, because the Hierophant is known to be school or work. They probably look after people. I'm still getting sexual energy. They probably want you to, look up to them and beg, and, they want to be daddy, or, they want to be dominating, is what I'm getting here with this Hierophant out here. It's starting to turn real sexual. They have lots of sexual arousal, but the Hierophant is not a sexual card. Somebody just watches and tries to decipher you. I feel like somebody could be a manager, a supervisor, a person in charge with all this authority out here. And that's probably why they wait, because their job could be in jeopardy. They don't want to mix business with pleasure, possibly. What else we got? We got the Tower card. Like, you guys could cause upheaval in their life if they mix business with pleasure out here. My goodness, I'm still getting sexual energy out here. I don't even know how to say this. With this Tower card out here, they're ready to blow a load, or, blow their top. I see lots of heat and frustration and, things, walls crumbling down. The sexual energy is throwing me off, especially with this Hierophant out here. But they don't want to mix business and pleasure, and it bite them in the butt, and they have consequences. Let's continue on. Justice card. Justice card is more authority. And with these sirens out here, they are skeptical. They are prudish with the Justice card and all this authority out here. They watch you, because the Justice card is all about discerning the truth. They watch you do what you do, but I feel like they don't put action into it. Let's get clarity and closing remarks. I hope this resonates for you guys. Two of Swords. I feel like you view this person as being closed off or rejecting you or not being interested in you, but they're entirely interested in you. I feel like you guys have sharp intuition and you feel this connection, but you don't see the actions to match the connection. Because my Two of Swords in reverse is being open and aware, but I feel like you're dealing with a person that's a bit standoffish or closed off. Queen of Rods in reverse. I feel like this person kind of pissed you off with this Queen of Rods in reverse, and you created distance because you saw something that you didn't like, or you saw them, not putting action behind the connection or the feelings or the arousal. But I feel like they are attracted to you. The Queen of Rods is known to be very beautiful, alluring, all the good things as far as beauty is concerned. Three of Cups. A lot of you guys have turned a cold shoulder to this person because of who they associate with, or because they haven't made a gesture that they're interested in you, or they want to hang around you at the very least. But Spirit is telling me to tell you guys to not close somebody off so quickly. Hierophant out here. Now, Spirit is reiterating that they like it when people beg or look up to them sexually. This is still sexual energy. I don't know why I'm getting so much sexual energy in this reading, but I am. You're dealing with a person from their job with 2 Hierophants out here. They wonder what you do for work because there's a lot of unanswered questions out here. Great Spirit, Death card out here. It's something about an ending that they need to confront, but it's intimidating with the Death card out here. Great Spirit, can I get clear and closing remarks, please? And thank you for pile number 4. I hope it resonates for you guys. You guys have lots of major arcana in your reading. So I have 3 major arcana and 1 Ace of Rods out here. I feel like this person is an important figure or could be an important figure in life, but there's a but, and that's the issue. Let's talk about this King of Cups out here, support and love. Empress out here in reverse. Now, this person wants to be committed to you, but not if you are going to be aggressive and non-supportive and non-forgiving with this Empress in reverse. Just like I saw with the 3 of Cups in reverse, I feel like you're giving somebody the cold shoulder. I feel like you're being a bit demanding and entitled and not forgiving with this Empress being all good things and kind and graceful. I feel like you might be teaching the person a lesson, somehow, some way, to recognize your worth, but you got to be graceful and kind. Let's talk about this 7 of Pentacles, waiting and watching. Sun card in reverse. Do you feel like somebody's being shady or hiding something with the Sun card in the reverse representing shade and shadows? And you need attention because the Sun needs to grace this bush with attention because it won't grow. Like, this relationship won't grow unless you get the attention that you need. And if they're going to do things behind your back or be shady or run away, then it's just a waste of time, waste of potential. Let's talk about the 4 Cups in reverse, being open and aware. 7 of Swords out here. I feel like y'all saw something that you didn't like. The 7 of Swords is all about cheating, stealing, doing things that's not respectable. And I feel like they put a sour taste in your mouth, or you were fully aware that they were trying to play you. But I feel like y'all not together yet. So I feel like y'all can't persecute a person that you're not even with yet, or who they surrounded themselves with. But I think you saw something that you didn't like. Let's talk about this 9 of Swords out here. And I'm still seeing that with these hands being over the eyes. You saw something you didn't like and it brought you anxiety. Let's talk about it. The King of Swords out here. This is his energy. He saw that you saw something that you didn't like. Because the King of Swords is known to be watchful, vigilant. So this person is almost like an empath. They knew that they disturbed you. I got the 10 of Swords out here. 10 of Swords is all about backstabbing, betrayal, not being acknowledged. They know that they hurt you in some way, shape, or form. But I also feel like y'all are being a bit dramatic because it don't take 10 swords to kill someone. And I just heard these horns in the background. You might be a bit excessive. You might be a bit dramatic when y'all not even together. Let's talk about this Ace of Rods out here, arousal. 6 of Pentacles out here in reverse. I feel like they're giving the arousal that they have for you to somebody else. You're not receiving the arousal. You're not receiving the message that you expected. You're not receiving anything from this person. And now you have turned to punish this person until you receive. And that's not the way to go about things. Go with the flow. Let it go with this burp being in your reading. Hierophant out here. Personal authority. Oh boy. We got the Star card out here. I'm seeing a lifeguard. I'm seeing a pool of water out here. I'm seeing outdoor activity out here. You know this person from their job. You probably come around every blue moon. I don't know what's going on, but I feel like they're inspired by you. You're inspired by them, or vice versa. Star card is hope, guidance, and inspiration. Hierophant is personal authority. You do something that they're inspired by. Let's talk about this Tower card. Crisis, emergency. 9 of Wands in reverse. 9 of Wands is tired and exhausted. A lot of you guys are building sandcastles in the sky and exaggerating because you're tired of waiting for a person to move in your direction with this arrow going in a certain direction. Don't let your frustration get the best of you. Don't let your frustration, punish a person so quickly. Let's talk about this justice card out here. Punishment and holding people accountable. Nine of Cups out here. Nine of Cups in reverse is unhappy. You saw something that you did not like and it made you unhappy. I feel like it will make you happy to, punish this person because you felt like it was unfair. That's not the way to go. Be patient. Allow the process to process with these scales out here. Allow this person to make this situation more balanced. Okay? That's all I got for you. Please like, share. Don't subscribe because you're already subscribed. Thank you for your love. Peace.